Hello and welcome. I am the Urban Animist, and I'm here to bring you a guide to the unknown and the unseen. So, I wasn't going to make a video today because I assumed I would make one during the rest of the week or multiple ones, but I got an urge to do a rune reading, and so I like to follow my urges. So, hopefully, this helps someone or illuminate some of the unknown for them, right? But first, I've got a visitor coming. My little friend. Only thing is that I have my dog with me. So hopefully he or she doesn't get too close. Sora, come here. Hold on. Okay, so here we go. And also I wanted to talk about a few things. So I'm going to do the rune reading first. And then I'm going to talk. Okay? All right. So I sit on the roots of a bald cypress. I sit in a liminal place within a liminal place, on the roots of a tree, on the banks of a river, underneath its limbs. The strength here, the power. Okay. I call to the runes and I ask the Norns to show me true, to let whichever rune needs to be seen come into the forefront. Urus. Othala. Tyr. Okay, so to me, this is showing that there's a strength within you. There is a power, a manifestation power within you that you are starting to understand, or you're on the precipice of realizing this. Your ancestors are behind you. They give you strength. But not only that, this could represent an inheritance. And with Urus in front of it, to me, that seems like a inheritance that could be metaphysical or energetic. You're understanding something, maybe your ancestral strengths and ancestral magic. I do believe we have ancestral magic. I do believe it. I know it to be true. So then we have Tyr, which represents justice. It could also mean a war. But to me, right here in this means finding your own justice, your strength backed by ancestral inheritance of abilities or knowledge brings justice. So it brings things into order and into balance. So you're about to be in balance and you've got strength, the strength you need, and you've got your ancestors behind you. Now it's time to find that balance. Okay. So that was actually pretty interesting. It could have been for me. Didn't feel like it. But if it's for you, please comment down below. Let me know. Okay, thank you. Okay, now I wanted to talk a little about river spirits. Well, spirits in general. Okay, so one of the things I know I've said that giving plums is a good thing for the river, my river. That's what he told me, and they love them. Deep red plums, deep purple plums, they love them, right? And the way I see it is throwing something like a plum into a river is that it will decompose and it will be used by the other animals, the fish, the turtles. So it's not like I'm not littering. Okay. So one of the other things that I would like to tell you about is that there's another offering that I find that most, if not 90% of all spirits that I come into contact like, especially nature spirits. I don't really know why, but it is what it is. So I find silver coins, not real silver, shiny silver coins. They absolutely love them. I give them dimes, quarters, one each, and I specifically say it. For example, I'll give, like, let's say I'm giving the river, the concho or the old man. I'm giving the old man, the turtle mother, the queen of lilies, and the heron mother. I'm giving them a quarter each, right? I'm giving them each a quarter, sorry. So what I'll do is I'll say it out loud. I offer this quarter to you. I offer this coin to you. And I ask that you accept it and you see it for what it is, which is an offering from me and my heart to you. This is not anything in return. This is just because I care for you and I want to show you I care for you. Now that's a little more than what I really say, but I want to explain why I say that and how I do it. Now, not to say that I don't ever ask for anything from the spirits, because I do, but coming to them and giving, just giving anything out of the kindness or the genuinely loving part of yourself to spirits that are not of you and that are not your family or that are not anybody you knew in life that you literally loved is one of the most amazing feelings. And it garners results. It garners the spirits to speak with you. And it might sound weird, but loving the spirits that you come in contact with and you grow to have a relationship with is one of the most powerful things you'll feel. It really is. And you'll know things that you shouldn't know. You'll have connections that you shouldn't have. For example, I love the river. I absolutely love it. I love the spirit of the river. I love all the spirits of the river, even the ones that I haven't met yet. The reason for that is because I am attached to this river. I am a part of this river. I was born on the banks of the river, close enough, really close actually, very, very close. Everything in my life has pulled me back to this river, even when I lived nowhere near it. To me, this is a sign. This is a symbol. This means that I'm supposed to be here. This is not my ancestral homeland, being as not Europe, but at the same time, I have ancestors that lived here for a very long time. So it kind of, in a way, is partly mine. But I digress. Another thing. So I do work with familiars. I have familiar spirits. At the moment, I have 4. One thing about them is never name your familiars, right? But the reason I'm talking about them is because working with spirits opens up doorways that you would have never had access to before. For example, me working with this river, he has shown me there is a doorway into the underworld in the river. Okay, so that's one part. And he's told me I can use it, but he's told me when I'm ready. And I have never used this portal. I've been to hell. I've been to Helheim. I've been to Alfheim, stuff like that. I've done journeying, but never through this doorway. There's a reason I haven't, and I just don't know yet what that reason is. So we'll see what that is. I'm going to work on it, you know what I mean? When I'm ready, I'm going to be ready. So the other reason why I say that they open doorways for you is because from this river, I was given a familiar spirit. I asked for it. But this familiar spirit has proven to be a powerful one with abilities that I cherish. Okay, I cherish. I mean, if you don't believe in familiar spirits, figure out how to acquire one, either an ancestral one or one that comes from a patron deity, and work with it. learn with it, grow with it, and use it. And you will definitely believe in it. I mean, you know, in the modern world, we're all iffy about things like spiritual stuff. We don't really want to believe it because everybody tells us that we're crazy. But I've done some things with the familiars that by modern standards should be impossible. So I feel my familiars. I talk to them every day, and they are a part of me. I love them. But the thing with familiars is it's a spirit that you command. You must be commanding. You must be firm when you first work with the familiar spirit, because you do not want this spirit to do something that you have not agreed to and you have not commanded it to. And if you're not strict and on top of it, they will. You must set out ground rules and basic rules for it to follow, or else it might get a little crazy. And if it does, you dismiss it. You dismiss it by the strength of the gods that gave it to you or the spirit that gave it to you. First, go to the spirit, tell him about it, then dismiss it. It's magic. I love it. I love it. I mean, and that's another thing. Never be afraid to think in a magical way. The world is magic. The world is magic. Look at it and understand that. That is when you find your true power and your true strength. When you realize how malleable reality can be, how malleable reality actually is. We are beings of pure magical manifestation. We are magic made flesh. Now, the ones who realize this are the ones who have the strength in the magic. But something's changing in the world, and we must be careful. Always be careful. Anyways, I rambled on for just a little bit. I'm sorry about that, but I hope this has illuminated some of the unknown and the unseen for you. I hope everybody has an amazing day, and I will talk to you soon. I am the Urban Animist, and I hope that I have illuminated some of the unknown and the unseen for you here today. Have a great day.